Good morning, Kittanning. Got a new car. What do you think? Just kidding. Still driving the old truck. Had some colorful comments on the YouTube channel yesterday that I'd like to address, but first, Kittanning podcast.
Whoa,
there he is.
He's already here.
There he is. Here we go.
I think you're early.
I'm early.
There you go,
There's the first for everything. All right, guys. Just finished the second podcast with Jurgen. Jurgen Koster. He's the founder and owner of Jensmart.com. Had a really great conversation with him, and very excited for you to see that second podcast episode coming up this Friday. So make sure you watch out for that. He's a really interesting guy. Entrepreneurial mindset, has a lot of good thoughts about Kittanning, and just a lot of interesting insight about what it's like to start a business in the 21st century and tech startup in Kittanning. It's just really, really unique. And so I'm excited for you to hear that conversation with him. So anyway, with today's video, I just had a couple things that I wanted to talk about. Had some interesting comments on the YouTube channel, and I thought maybe I would address them because for the most part, I get probably 95% positive comments on the YouTube channel. But over the last couple of days, had some very, very negative ones. And yeah, let me just share those with you. So just to give a little bit of context here, I run ads on the YouTube videos on the certain ones that I feel like are really pertinent to the city and ones that are really about the mindset. Because that's the whole point of this channel, is that we wouldn't have such a negative mindset as a city, but that we would really believe in the greatness of our city, even if it's just the potential that we believe in, that we have a positive outlook for the future. I push those videos and I put them out there, and sometimes that positive mindset comes like head-to-head clash with a negative mindset, because the people that it's getting served to is everyone in Armstrong County. And so if you have a negative mindset about our city or a negative mindset about this area, you probably wouldn't subscribe to this channel, first off. But you're kind of being forced to watch it, I guess, through the ad for at least 5 seconds. But evidently some people watch it a little bit more than that and then feel the need to make a negative comment. But I actually like negative comments, and I'll tell you why. I like negative comments because it gives me feedback. It gives me an opportunity then to change and adjust. So if I'm doing something wrong, then I really want to know that. So if you ever have a negative comment, don't ever be afraid to leave it. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Trust me, with some of the stuff that's been said on YouTube about me, you can't hurt my feelings at this point. And then I like it, number two, because it starts conversation. And so the great thing about YouTube is when they make a comment, I can comment back. And I'm never mean, I never am malicious or anything like that. I just like to genuinely understand where people's mindsets are at. And sometimes it's just because they don't understand, or they don't know something about the city that I know, or they don't know that I've made a video about a certain topic before, that I have addressed something that maybe they thought that I didn't. And so just going to go through these real quick. I wanted to just respond to them. I've responded to all of them individually. I'm actually going to be removing most of those comments just because of the language that was used in them, but that's another topic. Okay, so comment number 1 says, "This town is full of drunks and heroin addiction. That's it. The town is trash. Notice how he only goes where it's been updated." And so, wow, there's a lot there, okay? Both of those problems, alcohol and heroin addiction, are not problems that are just unique to Kittanning. They're not even just unique to our area or our region. That's a problem that's across the whole country. That's a problem that's generally across the whole world. Alcohol and addiction are things that need to be battled. They're very serious topics. I've talked about them at length in the past, and I'll probably talk about them at length in the future, because that's going to continue to be an evolving problem. That being said, the base level for heroin addiction or the base level for alcoholism isn't just that people want to do drugs or that people want to drink. It's that people don't have hope. It's that people have an incredible amount of pain inside, and that they're looking for a positive outlet. And so I believe that if we have a positive change in our town, that you will naturally see the levels of alcoholism and heroin addiction. I believe that you'll see those things come down. The second part of that comment, notice how he only goes where it's been updated. That is just flat out not true. I made that video in areas where it's only been updated, but there's been a lot of places in Kittanning that have been updated. So it's very difficult to actually go to an area of town that's had nothing done to it, because there's little things, little pockets of activity happening all over the city. But if you want to see where I've gone to places that have not been updated, there's a whole playlist called Summer of Serve, and you can see how our church, every Saturday throughout the summer, we go to some of the worst houses in Kittanning, some of the worst properties that you can find in the city, and we try to fix them up the best that we can, or at least kind of get them back to some kind of level ground so that the neighbors don't have to live next to a house that has grass up to their shoulders. So we try to do that. I try to go around and show all the negative things, but for the most part, I do believe that there's more positive activity in our city than there is negative, and that's just where I'm at. Second comment that stuck out to me was putting lipstick on a pig doesn't change the fact that it's still a pig. And I think that was in reference to the downtown revitalization project. And you know, I can see the sentiment there, that you're trying to tell me that, you know, just doing facade work doesn't really change the underneath. And so for me, that's exactly the whole point of this channel, is that we're doing the facade work. The city's doing some great things to make the town more beautiful. And then what I'm trying to accomplish through this channel is to change the mindset, to change the culture, to change our attitude, so that the attitude can match what the outside is beginning to look like. So I kind of agree with you in one sense that it doesn't make any sense for us to just do all this facade work and not try to change the culture. And so I'm with you on that part. However, a lot of that stuff actually does change the mindset. And so when you change the facade, when you make things look more beautiful, even putting the flowers downtown and putting the trees and redoing the sidewalks, all of that stuff does a little bit to change the mindset. And so each little change, all of that stuff compounds over time. It makes an absolutely massive difference because it makes people think, well, now that that's done downtown, maybe I do want to look at buying a building down there. Or maybe I do look at want to starting a business down there. Or maybe I can, you know, volunteer because now it looks a little bit better. Maybe I can just help to upkeep because now it doesn't seem like this whole big massive project that I couldn't possibly undertake myself. Maybe I can just do one small thing now. And so all of those things make an absolute difference. And so I could kind of agree with the sentiment, but overall I just mostly disagree with you. Sorry, my friend. Next comment. Kittanning is so ugly. My God. Now, if you are actually saying that to the Lord, which I hope that you are, so that you're not taking his name in vain, but if you are actually saying that to the Lord, he's probably saying, well, Michelle, maybe we should go out and make it a little bit more beautiful today. But that being said, I gotta let's just go down to the park. I just need to show you. So I'm down here in our beautiful park, and I don't get it. How could you find this ugly? There are towns much bigger than ours that would just kill for some beauty like this. If you're stuck in one of the areas of our city that's not as beautiful, and I know there are many, I get it, but you are just a block or two away, no matter where you are in Kittanning, from stunning beauty. You're just a short walk away from God's glory on display, my friends. You got to get out and see it, especially on a fantastic late summer evening. All that within a quarter of a block. There are tons of beautiful places around our city and around the county within a very short traveling distance of wherever you live if you're in our area. So there's no excuse for you to ever say this place is ugly. Go out and see some beauty. There's plenty around. I do want to just show you one more comment just because, oh man, it's a doozy. Whew. You ready? I'm tired of seeing this ugly all over YouTube anyways. What do you do with that? I mean, I know I'm not the most beautiful person in the world, but I didn't think it was that bad. Yeah, I mean, this ugly, we can't even use those words on this channel. Like, we can't, you just shouldn't talk like that. If you're tired of seeing me all over YouTube, then you're gonna have to buy YouTube Red, because that's probably gonna be the only way that you don't see me, because I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna keep making videos. I'm gonna keep advertising them because I think that it's important. I think that it's an important piece to change the mindset and the culture of our city. More and more people are connecting with this channel every day. We are over 550 strong at this point, and still growing. And so I just can't thank you enough for connecting to this channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click below and go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications so you get notified every new video comes up. Leave a comment. I don't mind constructive criticism. I don't mind negative comments, so put them down there if you have something negative to say, but do try to keep it family friendly. I just so appreciate you connecting with me and these videos. It's okay, you guys. You know, I don't mind the negative comment every now and again. I'm not going to let it get me down. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to quit. I'm confident in who I am as a person. You know, I'm not going to let those things affect me. You know? Okay, Google. Find a plastic surgeon near Kittanning. So anyways, I'm going to run home and see my family. My beautiful family, by the way. Very beautiful family. So, what do you think of the comment? I mean, they're not wrong. They could have said it a little nicer.
You are ugly.
So what's it like to be married to this face? You know, it's like you hit the lottery in reverse.
That is very true. This helps a little bit, covering that face up. You know what I like to do? Just so I don't have to see your face. So much better. What do you think, guys? So much better.
Better. I agree.